Well, we got about a hour and a half break in the rain before we really get slammed this afternoon. Another chance for tornadoes. They're saying what's building right now only happens once or twice a year in Minnesota and Wisconsin. We've already had a tornado a couple weeks ago. Just about 5 miles to our east it set down. It was an EF0, so I think that puts it at like 80 mile an hour winds or so, or 90 mile an hour winds. Pretty wicked. Knocked down some corn in that area. We kind of lucked out, but that wind the other day snapped some of the stalks off above the ears, so hopefully not too much damage to the corn itself. But then we had about 4 inches of rain that same day last week, and then we're getting 5 inches of rain overall the last couple 2-3 days put together. You guys, it's just been crazy weather. So this might be the last harvest prep video that I do. I show some of this stuff because I want people to realize that, and I know a lot of you do, but I want people to realize that aren't from around the farm community that there's more than just hopping in, turning the key in, and into the field we go. Some of you are probably getting sick of the maintenance videos. I gotta stay out of the wind here in the shed a little bit. Some of you are probably getting sick of the maintenance videos, and I'm sorry, but that's what I have to show you, so it's either this or nothing. But there's more to it than just turning the key. You know, we have all this stuff that we do to the heads, we do to the combine, we do to everything, so that hopefully we have a rather uneventful fall and things run smoothly. So that's, you know, you have to do that stuff, otherwise you're going to end up doing it, and then some more damage you have to fix if you don't do it now. You'll have to do it all in season, which is more frustrating. So we just got to slide a sickle in there, and we have to rivet some pieces of poly on the bottom. And then we're pretty well ready with the bean head. And the combine, bear with the wind for a second, the storm is building. But this front rim is case gray, and the back has a little more shine to it right now. Not bad, but how do you like that? We painted up this side yesterday. I think it looks sharp, you guys. I'm all about sharp looking stuff, so you know, I'm glad he picked up the paint and painted those up. So not much else going on. So today, just piddly stuff. I'm working on a sickle. The duals, we wrestled these on last evening. They're a little bit, you know, pretty heavy. They're a pretty good sized tire. 18.4 R46s. So I mean, they're a pretty good sized tire to wrestle around, but we got them on there, 2 of us. We got our front weights on, about 1,400 pounds of front weight, and you know, obviously close to 1,000 bushel cart, a lot of tongue weight, so the front weights help a lot in terms of traction, in terms of steering, in terms of just control in general. So some people are like, why would you put more weights on there when you're going to be fighting the mud? Well, believe it or not, it'll help our mechanical front wheel drive pull along better. The duals will help us float better, and there's weights in here. You need weight to a tractor because you know, we're talking pretty easily 50,000 pounds of grain that can get in here, so pretty easy, probably a little more than that. So I mean, it's a lot of weight pushing on this tractor. You know, we have the drawbar support we put on there last year. Some guys will probably tell us it's overkill, but you know, whatever we can do to make it a little safer. So this is what I'll be working on a little bit here. Just taking off. There's 100 of these on a 25-foot head. So, you know, some of them are, you know, you see a ding, and you know, they're just not sharp on the tip anymore. You know, there's no teeth. I don't know if there'll be any that I can save, but there is, I'll leave them. But you can see like a rock hit this one at the end of the year. That's generally like when we switch them out in the field. But we must have been like right on the last day and we just ran it. So yeah, I'm gonna pop these off. We have all new ones, and that'll probably be the sickle we start with, and then we have our spare that has all new ones. So yep, 200 bolts. I should be able to reuse the bolts and nuts. I don't anticipate having to hit those out. Those can be tricky. Anybody that's switched these out before, see if I can slide it back, they kind of like sink themselves in, but you can't just tighten this in and pull it in and you'll snap them off, twist them off. You actually have to like tap, 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 twist, 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 tap, tap, twist, tap, back and forth until it sucks itself in. So that can be a little bit time consuming. But aside from that, waiting on a couple more shoop orders. You should have seen it yesterday. It was like Christmas in here. We had, you know, packing paper and boxes everywhere, and we got rid of some of them. But a couple more shoop orders in terms of a couple more pieces for the bean head, a couple plastic guides for the Drago corn head, and I think we're getting real close, you guys, real close. I'm getting excited. I got to go to work this weekend and the first part of next week, but by midweek I got days off, and I hope the weather will turn. But it's been raining all my days off, so oh well. So, but that is what we're up to. Just fine-tuning the last couple things, and we'll be in the field. But likely the last harvest prep video, so I hope you didn't mind showing everything that it takes to get us in the field. There won't be any shortage of in the field videos, so just bear with me until we get going. If there seems to be a lull, it's either one, well, it's actually completely because of the weather then, because it is supposed to rain the last little bit of this week and get cold. So it's completely because of the weather, but bear with us. We'll be back shortly with Harvest 18. So thanks for watching, take it easy, and we'll check you later.